Hi you guys, it's Amiah here. Are you tired of eating the same boring, nasty cake your mom buys from Joe Osco or any other dreadful grocery store? Well, today I'm going to show you guys how to make a pound cake step by step. It is a lengthy process, but it's definitely worth the wait. So the first step that we're going to complete is wash our hands because we do not want nasty hands preparing our food. In order to make this cake, you're going to need 3 sticks of softened butter. I prefer to use unsalted butter, but you can use salted butter. You're going to need 6 eggs, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 cups of cake flour, not all-purpose flour, but cake flour. I like to use Swan's Down. You're going to need a measuring cup, measuring spoons, 3 cups of sugar. I have my sugar here in a canister. You're going to need an electrical mixer because you can mix this stuff together by hand, but it's much quicker and the cake batter just comes out more smooth and your cake will come out fluffier if you use an electrical mixer. And you're going to need a bundt pan and a mixing bowl. And I don't know if I said this already, but you're going to need a sifter as well. Preheating my oven to 325 degrees. Very good. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of just flour and just putting it in a measuring cup rather than trying to flour the pan from the flour in the bag. So just put about that much, and I'm probably not even going to use this much. I'm just going to lightly just flour our pan to the side there, and we can get started with our actual cake batter. So I have this big round bowl and I'm going to assemble my electrical mixer. You simply just take the spoon and you just insert it and twist, insert and twist. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our butter and we're just going to put it in there. Just put it in there, put it in there. And going to take our 3 cups of sugar and make sure it's even, and not a heaping cup, but an even cup of sugar. 3 cups of sugar. Let's get this stuff out the way. And we're going to just be mixing this together with my electrical mixer. Alright, these are large eggs, by the way. I'm going to be adding my egg one at a time, beating them into the butter and sugar mixture. So let's just get that started. So I'm just going to crack my egg. One. And take my mixer. And this time I'm just going to be doing it on 2. Actually 1. And just mixing it in my sifter, which is this handy device. And I'm going to slowly just add small portions of the cup of flour into the contraction. And I'm going to use this handle right here and turn the handle, and then we'll have a nice sifted flour. That will cause my flour to be sifted. Alright, and I'm going to keep this process going. I don't want to add too much all at once because then it won't be sifted all the way. So I'm going to be adding the flour and my whipping cream in alternately, meaning that once I do this 1 cup of flour, once I combine this into my mixture and get that all settled, I'm going to pour some of the heavy whipping cream, and then I'm going to go back to adding in the other cup of flour. So I'm going to keep that alternation going. And so to mix the flour and the butter and the sugar and the egg, consistency. I'm going to be setting my mixer on 3. I'm going to be taking 1 teaspoon, and I'm going to be putting my vanilla extract in there. I'll just put that in there. And honestly, I don't need my electrical mixer for this. I'm just going to use my spatula and just stir it in there. So everything has been mixed. This is what the cake batter will look like. And I'm just going to give it a final stir. And I have my floured and buttered bundt pan. And I'm going to just put the batter here. You don't want to pour the batter just directly over the pan, because there is a little hole right there. So if you decide to just dump the bowl over the pan, some of the cake batter will fall through, and we don't want that. Okay, so as you can see, I completely scraped out the bowl. There's no batter left. All the batter is in my cake pan. So I want to, first off, I have this paper towel here. I'm just going to just wipe some of this off, because we don't want any cake batter at the edge of the pan, because then it'll burn, and it's just not something that you want. So I'm just going to wipe the edge of the pan off. And now I'm just going to just smooth it out, smooth the cake batter out with my baker's spatula, and kind of shake it so that it's evenly distributed. My cake is in the oven. I put it in the center of the rack. And we're just going to let this bake for about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes. I will let you guys know the exact time the cake will be cooking. So I'm just going to close it. So now the cake is done baking. It took exactly an hour and 35 minutes for it to bake. Now we're going to let it cool for an hour. So here is the final product. The cake has been cooled. I put it on a plate. So making the icing is fairly easy. You're going to need 2 cups of confectionate sugar, a half a stick of butter melted. This has already been melted. 2 tablespoons of milk. And also some extract, some lemon extract. I'm just going to put about a half a teaspoon of lemon extract, just to add a nice little tanginess to the icing. Just 1. And then you simply just mix it together. So now I'm just going to add my icing to cake, like so. So here's our finished product, an iced pound cake. Now that I've showed you how to make a pound cake and the icing step by step, I hope that you share this recipe with your friends and family in the future. Thank you so much for watching.